guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showing you how to make yourself a cup of spice chai, or also known as masala chai. Masala chai is a beverage that originates from India, and if you guys didn't know already, the word masala actually means spices and the word chai means tea. Put them together and you get a spicy tea. Masala chai is usually made up of 4 components. You have a black tea, a combination of spices, milk of your choice, and a form of sweetener. This recipe does have a bit of a kick to it with all the spices, so it may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I highly recommend giving it a try, and you can always increase or reduce the spices if you need to. To make this recipe, I usually begin by adding about 3 cups of water to a saucepan and bringing that to a boil on low to medium heat. While that's happening, I am going to be peeling and grating up about a tablespoon's worth of fresh ginger. Once the water has come to a boil, I then add in the ginger, cover the saucepan, and just let that simmer for a couple of minutes or so. I usually take this time to prep my spices. So for this recipe, I will be using 2 to 3 pieces of cinnamon bark, 10 cardamom pods, 10 cloves, and 10 black peppercorns. Add all the spices into a mortar and pestle and gently crush them into a coarse crumble. I find that this really helps to enhance the flavors of the spices when you add them to the tea. Once you've let the ginger simmer for about a couple of minutes, add in the crushed spices along with 3 teaspoons of black tea. Here I'm using some loose leaf English breakfast tea, but alternatively you can use any black tea bags you have on hand. I usually like to let that boil for about 4 to 5 minutes, once again keeping the saucepan partially covered. Then I'll be adding in 1 cup of milk. Here I'm using some oat milk, but you can use any milk of your choice. I have actually made this recipe with some vanilla soy milk, and I highly recommend that if you are into a more sweet vanilla chai flavor. Allow the milk to come to a boil. I usually find this takes another 3 to 4 minutes or so before removing the saucepan from the heat and straining the tea to remove the leaves and spices. Finally, I'm stirring in about a teaspoon of coconut sugar here, but you can use any form of sweetener you prefer. I have tried this with maple syrup and it's just as delicious. And that's it. This is a super easy recipe to make. I am sure there are probably many variations to this recipe, so leave me a comment down below if you guys have your own way of making this, and if there are maybe some other ingredients you use, I'd love to know. I'll also leave the written recipe down in the description box so you guys can check that out as well. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.